Here we have a perfect selection of cheeses for you from our Affineurs box. The first cheese I think you will be looking for immediately is a Manchego, and we have a really excellent example here. It's made by the 1605 dairy, very small and with their own flock of Manchego ewes. This unpasteurized cheese is matured in the dairy for 11 months, and then we bring it to our warehouse in Balham and age it for a further 4 months. This intensifies the savory notes, the umami depth of it. The next cheese we'll look at is a rarity in Spain in that it is a cow's milk cheese. It's Menorca's iconic cheese. It's called Mahon. This rind is created by rubbing with paprika and olive oil during the maturing process. And it's something we continue to do when we're maturing the cheeses in our cheese caves. It's dense, it's creamy, it's salty, it's acidic, and it all comes together in the end with a beautiful balance. It's a really nice cheese. Now, of course, every cheese board should have a blue cheese, and we have a spectacular example here. This is Cabrales. It comes from the Picos de Europa mountains of Asturias, and is probably one of the oldest blue cheeses in the world. It's made from raw cow's milk, and it is still matured in natural caves in the limestone mountains. It's got a real punchy flavour, really good cheese, and very, very unique. Next, we're going to look at a couple of goat's milk cheeses. We have two very good examples here. This first one is called Garrotxa. It comes from the Catalan Pyrenees. It's light, it's creamy, it's gently yogurty, and it's got those little touches of mountain pasture. It's a really good cheese. The last cheese in the Affineurs box is another goat's milk cheese. But this one is made in the province of Avila by a very, very small dairy who raise their own Malagueña goats. It's always good when the cheesemakers have their own animals because then they know everything that's gone on with the milk during the process. It's got a nice bit of white mold on the outside, and it is a really good example of a raw goat's milk cheese. It's lemony, it's citrusy, it's got a lightly acidic flavour to it. This, I think, is a really excellent cheese to put alongside this other selection, and as a really good contrast to the Garrotxa to show what you can do with goat's milk.